Welcome to Minnesota Vikings news. If you're a true Vikings fan or just a lover of NFL drama, you've landed in the right place. Today's story is breaking right now, and trust me, this is one of the most explosive developments we've covered. You don't want to miss a second of this, so before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way, you'll never miss breaking updates like this one. Let's get started. Just a few weeks ago, the Las Vegas Raiders were in a prime position to snag their quarterback of the future in the 2025 NFL Draft. With a 2-12 record, tied for the worst in the league, their season seemed like a total bust. But for fans, there was a silver lining. A shot at drafting one of the rare gems in a very shallow QB class, headlined by Shedeur Sanders and Cam Ward. But here's where things took a wild turn. Out of nowhere, the Raiders went on a winning streak. That's right. Back-to-back victories have lifted their spirits but wrecked their draft hopes. It's a bittersweet situation. Sure, winning feels great in the moment, but now they're almost out of the running for a top QB. However, there's a twist, one that could connect the Raiders directly to our Minnesota Vikings. Here's the bombshell. What if Las Vegas doesn't look to the 2025 draft but instead targets a quarterback from last year's class? J.J. McCarthy, Minnesota's first-round pick, might just be the wild card in this scenario. Let's rewind. McCarthy was drafted with high hopes to be the Vikings QB of the future. But due to an unfortunate preseason injury, Sam Darnold stepped in this season and dominated. We're talking career-high stats. Over 4,100 passing yards, 35 touchdowns, and an incredible 14-2 record. Darnold didn't just step up. He redefined expectations. Now, this leads us to the million-dollar question. Could Darnold's success make McCarthy expendable? Raiders insider Ted Nguyen recently floated an intriguing idea. Would the Raiders trade their first-round pick for J.J. McCarthy? It's a fascinating scenario. McCarthy, despite his injury, remains an incredibly promising talent, one that generated a lot of buzz during his draft year. For the Raiders, a trade like this could solve their QB dilemma in a heartbeat. But here's the kicker. Would the Vikings even consider this? Let's be honest, Minnesota's front office has invested heavily in McCarthy, both emotionally and strategically. They believed in him enough to draft him as their long-term answer. Trading him away would be a massive decision and might signal that they're all in on Darnold for the foreseeable future. So what do you think? Should the Vikings entertain this trade? Is J.J. McCarthy worth a first-round pick from the Raiders? Or should Minnesota keep him as a backup plan in case Darnold's success doesn't carry over into next season? Your voice matters. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We're dying to hear what the Vikings faithful think about this game-changing idea. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you're always in the loop on breaking stories like this one. Thanks for watching, and Skol!